Okay.
So, welcome to the Worst Wrestling Podcast. Today, we're going to do the yearly highlight of 2019.
Yes.
So, we have some categories that we are going to talk about today.
Worst wrestling show, Monday Night Raw.
Are you sure?
Yes. And second half of SmackDown.
SmackDown, I don't know.
We
SmackDown
got that
shit.
done. Finish. We know. Arif, what is your worst wrestling show of the year?
AEW.
We are not friends anymore.
Oh, no, shit. Bro, Roman Reigns.
Please.
Okay. So, our first category will be the best and the worst storyline of the year.
So we can start with the worst.
Yeah, we can start with the worst.
What do you think is the worst?
I think we all know what is the worst.
Yes.
It's
Lana
want-
and Rusev.
Lana and Rusev, I guess.
It's so bad. No one believes it. It's so dumb.
But bro, I love Lana and Rusev. Actually, I like the storyline. It's not bad. It's not as bad as everybody think it is. I mean, in a way, the storyline is shit, but like the the cheers and the pops it's getting is way better than any other storylines in WWE.
you know what else will get pop?
What?
Someone eating shit in the ring. But yet, that doesn't mean it's a good story.
I mean, we had something close to that.
Wait, what is that?
Dog food.
Oh yeah,
Dog food Roman Reigns.
yeah. We'll get to categories
Dog food
like that
Roman
later.
Reigns. Yeah, so
But yeah, I think the worst storyline is that. What else happened in 2019? I don't know. I don't know if you can consider Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt as a bad storyline because their whole
it
the
wasn't-
match was bad.
the match was bad. The storyline was just
The build up was okay.
the storyline was stupid. I mean, there wasn't much build also,
Yeah.
and there wasn't really a storyline to begin with. It's just like, oh Bray, I'm creepy, I'm gonna eat you. He's Bray, the eater of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, best storyline of the year.
But you never said your worst was Lana and Rusev
Yeah,
also.
mine, yeah. Basically, that's really. I mean, I don't think there's any other.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that bad also.
Yeah.
Worse than those two.
Probably if you want to talk about even worse is the Goldberg Undertaker match at Super Showdown or Arabia, whatever, Super Arabia Showdown. Okay, so the best storyline of the year should be Fiend versus Bray and Miz. I mean, sorry, Daniel Bryan and Miz.
Oh. No, I think I'll go a bit earlier. I think I have a few like good storylines from earlier. I think the Kofi build up was good.
Oh yeah.
Becky 2 belts,
Oh yeah.
and then you know what? Another Mania match. I didn't mind Goldberg versus Batista versus Triple H. That was a good story also.
Yeah, it was a good story, but just the build was very
Yeah, because it's
lacking.
part time. What do you call it? Kofi Mania and Becky 2
Becky.
belts.
I mean, okay, now since you said that, I'm gonna change to Becky 2 belts, where her run to become the champion from heel to face, and then she became the champion at Mania. I think that's the best storyline for me.
Yeah, because it came out of nowhere. I think everybody liked it.
What
Kofi did a good job, but he sucked after being a champion though.
Yeah, he sucked after being. The problem is they booked him wrongly,
Yeah.
and then after that before that, he wasn't even planned to be. We don't know what was the original plan, but Kofi was. He was inserted in last minute because due to Mustafa's injury. Mustafa Ali or Mustafa, whatever his name
Mustafa
now
Ali.
is.
Yeah, Mustafa. His name is back, I think.
Mustafa Ali, right? Okay, whatever.
It was
his
never
name is.
Mustafa. It was Ali.
Oh, it was Ali.
Yeah, and then they changed it to.
I don't know. I can't keep up with their name changes, so screw them.
Yeah, so that was a good build up.
Yeah, but
When Nia Jax punched Becky Lynch, was that this year or last year?
it was last year.
It was last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Mm.
The one that was the Survivor Series build up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I
So-
would give it to Kofi because the women's match didn't need a Charlotte. I think Charlotte kind of ruined
Yeah,
the build up.
Yeah, that was the problem with the match, right?
Yeah, it would have been nice if it was like, I think it would have topped it if it was Ronda versus Becky just by itself.
Yeah, but you know, Charlotte must be there
Yeah.
because she's blonde. Sorry, Charlotte, I love you. Wrestlers that should have been pushed properly. This is our next category.
Does Kofi Kingston count?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Because they gave him the belt, but they
They
kind of
gave him-
ruined him though.
They gave him stupid matches after that.
Yeah, matches were okay, but his build, I don't know, he didn't feel like a world champion to me. He looked pretty dumb.
To me, the two wrestlers that I think should have been pushed properly.
Brock Lesnar.
Fuck Brock Lesnar. He doesn't deserve anything. I mean, he's a good champion, but fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. They both should have been pushed better. It's. I mean, what Mustafa is doing isn't bad, but earlier this year he had a storyline drop where he was like talking about the crimes and all these
Yeah,
things
yeah.
and all after he came back from injury. But then he eventually was supposed to feud with Nakamura, but then that didn't happen, and all the other things in the world happened except for him becoming an intercontinental champion. And Cedric Alexander was also getting pushed after being drafted to Raw, but after a while he just went missing. After a while jobbing to some people, he wasn't actually jobbing, but after a while he just went missing.
I think it's Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns because they're not getting enough.
See, in a way, Roman Reigns could be considered as wasn't pushed properly this year.
Yeah, he wasn't in the front and center storylines.
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Except stupid Baron Corbin. I somehow it feels like it's more about Baron Corbin than it is about Roman Reigns.
The thing is, Baron Corbin is a heel, so fuck him lah.
Yeah. For me, I think it would be Chad Gable. Chad Gable should have been. I don't know what they. I don't know if you categorize this as a
Mhm.
push. I think it's more of a pull. He sucks now.
He's amazing wrestling and amazing finisher.
Yeah.
Doesn't make up with his stupid name.
He could have been the next Kurt Angle.
No, bro, he's Shorty G.
So bad.
Okay, how about the women's division? Could have been pushed properly or better.
I don't know. I think every one of them. Ruby Riot. I like Ruby Riot.
Mandy Rose. Fire and desire. I desire the fire.
Just get fired.
Bro, I tell you why she deserves to be pushed, okay?
She's blonde.
No, she's not blonde. I mean, yes, she's blonde, but she deserves to be pushed because she's amazing. She's over. She's over with the fans. Yeah, that's all we need to know.
Which part of her is over?
Her character.
Uh-huh.
Her character.
Her characters?
Her glamour.
Mm.
Her glamour. So yeah, your one is Ruby Riot. Mine is Fire of the Desired. So I desire the fire. Okay, I'm telling you, she's gonna get pushed very
Telling
soon.
me right now?
I'm telling you right now. Okay, the best and worst promo of the year for each division, like the women's and men. See,
Best promo, Cody from AEW.
no,
Yes.
MJF from AEW.
Oh yeah, that was really good also.
I prefer MJF over Cody's promo from AEW.
Yeah, but Cody's, I don't know. I don't like Cody, but I have to admit he's good. He's one of the few parts of AEW that is actually serious and actually is meaningful.
But to me, what MJF did a few weeks back, he said the lisp and everything, that was actually really good compared to what I mean. I watched Cody's promo, but I feel MJF was better.
That was good. Do you remember Ronda Rousey's promo? That was pretty good.
Before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's Becky's promo throughout going all the way to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That is my choice for the women's promos. Yeah, like her promos that time was straight fire.
Was really good, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Like
It's just, it's
even Ronda, you notice when Ronda talks, she doesn't have a very smooth flow, but it makes
yeah.
it makes it more real. For me, I
Yeah,
feel it makes it more real.
feels more natural, right?
Exactly.
And that's the sad thing is now Ronda is not here to like give competition. But I think I heard she's coming back, right?
That's what the rumors say, that she might come back for SummerSlam.
SummerSlam next year, not for
Yeah.
Mania.
Mania might be Baszler against Becky,
Ah,
because
shit.
Baszler just lost the women's title.
Oh, she could win the Rumble.
Yep.
Ooh,
They're
I like
gonna
that idea.
they might make Baszler win the Rumble.
I
This
like-
is
I-
predictions episode.
Lick. Fuck. I said lick instead of like. Yeah, I like that idea of Shayna winning.
You lick Ronda
No,
Rousey winning.
I like.
Oh.
Okay, so the next one is WTF moment.
Every week, watch Cultaholic. They'll have so many WTF moments.
I mean, WTF moment of the year.
WTF, like, can we do good WTF and like bad WTF? Like WTF we never expected.
Okay. AWs. Like actually AW happening.
Yeah, that's pretty WTF.
Yeah, I didn't expect that happening. It actually changed. Like it shook the whole wrestling, the scene,
Yeah.
the independence. I mean, it shook ROH up and JBW, even WWE. All of them got scared. Even Impact was starting to tie up their wrestlers to longer contracts and more lucrative contracts, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's whether you like or don't like AEW, it's good that there's a big company there.
Bigger competition, right?
You even
To-
notice that the wrestling quality has gone up a bit. NXT is amazing again.
You sure about wrestling quality going up after AEW?
Yes.
Very sure.
The Fiend versus Seth Rollins. Amazing Hell in a Cell match.
Legendary.
So good.
You can't beat Raw.
It was so dangerous that it ended in a disqualification. That is the bad WTF.
Bro. Yeah,
Hell in a
what
Cell.
are the rules?
Hell in
What?
a Cell.
What is the rules? What are the rules? What I don't get it. Hell in a Cell, no DQ.
Yeah.
What the
And then he brings
fuck
out like
wins?
one carnival hammer. You know those hammers that you use to hit? It goes up.
It's called mallet.
Yeah, mallet, yeah.
A mallet. Yeah, basically the unexpected, the good unexpected and the bad unexpected is that. Okay, so moving on. Best and worst characters.
Wait, did we do a good WTF? Like something that was pretty exciting?
No, I mean like unexpected and bad, yes.
I think I got one unexpected and good.
Okay.
You know that was it Ric Flair's birthday?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Batista comes out and goes and just kills Ric Flair and he drags his
yeah,
body
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, my WTF moment, if it wasn't for this year Mania,
Yeah.
it should have been the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar. When Roman was supposed to win, but Brock actually won and continued being the
Was that
universal-
last year's Mania?
No, it wasn't last year's Mania. But this year's Mania would be actually Kofi Kingston winning it, because before, when we were on the way to watch WrestleMania, I remember we were talking and there's rumors like Kofi was supposed to lose the match and all, and there's a lot of title change going to happen, and WWE Championship might not change hands.
Yeah.
I was so worried, and yeah, that can be considered a WTF moment, I guess.
Of course, Kofi Kingston. No, I don't think even Kofi Kingston would have thought that he won.
Kofi still think he's in New Day lah. That's why.
Yeah. Bad WTF. Kofi Kingston losing the title in 5 seconds. I thought he would.
yeah.
I thought he would lose it in like
A
okay,
good
was
proper match, right?
Brock Lesnar. I thought he would lose it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but we expected a good proper match, not a
Yeah.
5-second nonsense shithole.
It just showed what they thought of like Kofi Kingston.
And after that, what happened to Kofi Kingston? Like
He didn't
just
bother.
went back to being New Day. He didn't bother anything.
Exactly. It
Like-
showed they had no trust in him.
So, what are your best and worst characters of the year? Okay, let's go with worst.
Bobby Lashley. No, Lana.
Lana.
Did you see Lana's acting?
You mean currently or when she was a wrestler?
Both. No, I mean like this storyline.
Oh yeah. She's damn annoying, right? She just keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
You know she's an actual like Hollywood actress.
She is.
Yeah. By seeing by looking at that, she doesn't even belong in the room.
My goodness. John Cena is up there, bro. The Rock is up there.
Cena's a pretty good actor. Have you seen Cock Blockers?
No, I watch the Bumblebee only.
No, watch Cock Blockers. It's very funny.
No, but cock blockers, we can't say things like that, bro.
No, we can. We can say
No,
whatever
we
the fuck
can't.
we want.
Oh shit, we can't do that, man. So, what's your your worst character of the year
Lana.
in the in the Bobby Lashley and Rusev feud?
Yeah, she's so bad.
To me, to say bad character. I think Baron Corbin. I mean, Baron earlier this year, Baron Corbin. I can bear the King Corbin nonsense. I mean, he's a heel, he's a king. Okay, I can bear that. But like the earlier part where he keeps making up his own factions and all with Dolph Ziggler, then suddenly with Robert Roode, then there's Drew in 8-1s and all that nonsense. Shane.
It's the thing about Baron Corbin. I'm confused. He gets boos, but I don't know if it's boos because we hate him as a heel or boos because we just don't want to see him wrestle.
I think it's more to we don't want to see him.
Yeah, he had good matches with Chad Gable.
Sorry, Shorty G.
No, it's Chad Gable.
Shorty G.
Okay, with Shorty G.
Okay.
He had good matches with that guy.
Okay.
He had a few.
What's his
good
name,
matches.
bro? Which guy?
The guy. No, Chad Gable. Shorty
Right.
G.
Okay, Chad Gable.
Yeah.
Shorty G.
So he had a few good matches, but he doesn't work well with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no.
So bad.
I don't know. It's the only person who can make Roman look good is what's his name? AJ Styles.
Oh, AJ Styles can make anybody look good.
How about Randy Orton in the past few weeks?
I kind of like this story. I don't
mean,
mind.
yeah, but
Yeah.
did you see the amount of botches that happened?
Sometimes
I mean,
he's a pro. I don't know.
you saw he tried to do the Styles Clash from the turnbuckle.
Yeah, and
And
then
failed.
he failed, right?
And
yeah.
then they tried to do the RKO timing nonsense again, but it failed again. It looked like a botch more than a pre-planned
Match.
no
like sequence.
Sequence, yeah,
Yeah.
pre-planned sequence. Where that sequence was botched. It looked more like botched than it was pre-planned.
Yeah, maybe sometimes they have a bad night, but I feel like character work. I feel Randy Orton's pretty fun now.
Now, yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty
he's
different.
actually giving
Shit.
shits about his job actually.
Exactly.
Rather than walking around bathing with his wife, posting it on Instagram. My goodness, best character.
Yeah, Randy Orton's Twitter.
I mean, you actually have to. I mean, I want you to give,
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Cody, babyface.
bro, the Fiend. Firefly
Oh
Funhouse.
yeah, sorry, Fiend. Straight, yeah.
Firefly Funhouse.
I think the Fiend was really good, reinvented. It was
Mm-hmm.
a good example of waiting long term to see what happens.
Yeah, and another one who should get an honorable mention is the Law Champion. The Champion. A little bit of the bubbly.
He managed to sell 10,000 bottles of champagne.
I mean, he's the messiah of wrestling.
He's so good. Just escaped my mind. Who was it? I was gonna say Daniel
Isaiah
Bryan.
Scott Swerve.
No, please.
No, serious. Isaiah Scott Swerve. That's a very good name, man.
Are you swerving me?
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan, turning heel and people actually hating him.
And
That
then
was-
turning face and actually people liking him back.
Yeah.
I don't know whether people hated him because he turned heel or was his character just damn good. Like
Yeah.
they wanted him to do baby face back. Like they kept chanting yes, yes, and he was like, "Fuck y'all." The yes movement is dead.
Imagine that he went into WrestleMania being booed. Like WrestleMania is the most hardcore, like the most hardcore smart crowd.
Yeah,
They will cheer who they want to cheer. They'll boo who they want to boo. But yet at the end,
the boot.
they booed Daniel Bryan. Made them boo him.
Yeah, because who he fought? He fought Kofi Mania.
Yeah, and he did it so well.
Yeah, and also I don't know. It's just how Brian made the Fiend have a good match this year.
So who do you think, Bray or Bryan? Bray, Bryan, Cody, Jericho. I would say MJF, but we haven't seen much of MJF. All we know that he's a dick, so
For
it's not.
For me, it's the Fiend all the way. Although it's like second half of the year, but it actually started right after Mania, right?
Yeah, it's
And
his first match was in SummerSlam.
Yeah, and his Firefly Funhouse, it continued for a few months, and that was pretty good segments throughout the boring shows of Raw until Paul Heyman took over.
And he made Lana and Lashley.
Yeah, and Maria Kanellis and Rusev and
Paul Heyman hates marriages.
yeah, I don't know. I think Vince at the back, he's like, oh, this is some good shit.
It's good shit.
Okay. Best and worst match. We all know what is the worst match, right?
What's the worst match?
The Hell in a Cell. Seth Rollins versus The Fiend.
Goldberg Taker is pretty bad.
But
Goldberg and Taker is bad, but
but you
they
know
are old,
Taker
you know.
is old, so it's okay. You can give
Yeah.
them leeway a bit, but
And I was really kind of expecting the match to be pretty wonky because Taker's last few performances was
Yeah.
not that good.
and the red light district lighting nonsense. I don't know the fuck they trying
What
to
else?
do.
What else? I mean, we for sure there's some matches on Raw or SmackDown that was like really bad, but we're talking about like big time matches.
Yeah.
It has to be Rollins and
No,
and
the thing
Fiend.
is with show matches. I mean weekly match show. We don't really watch much of them. If we get because we watch it delayed, we get to skip.
Exactly, and
Yeah, and
there's just too much wrestling for us to follow.
yeah, but like on pay-per-views, that match was really bad. It was shit, so shit.
I'm trying to think of like another match that was pretty bad. Like okay, maybe Becky versus Lacey Evans, but we kind of knew that match was going to be bad. I was really excited for the Fiend versus Seth Rollins.
How about like the best match of the year?
I'm gonna go. I don't know, like one-on-one multi-man match, or we just gonna go like best match.
Best match, anything.
Cody and Dustin Rhodes was really really good.
I would go for the Women's War Games.
If I was Dave Meltzer, I'll be like Yoshiro Takahashi versus Hiromu
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi.
I like how we swapped the names, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Hiroshi Tanahashi and who's-
Hiromu Takahashi.
who's that Takahashi?
I don't know. I think he's a Super Junior guy.
Like you screw them, but
Oh yeah, but
the Women's NXT War Games.
so good.
Yeah, that's my best match.
Yeah, that's my favorite also.
Screw you! You can't copy me, man.
That was such a good match. Like, do you realize how fast Rhea Ripley like became a star?
Yeah, and she is a breakout for this year.
Yeah, they knew she was a star, and they go like, "Here you go, like just win, and people will like you more." And now we are all fans of Rhea Ripley.
I mean, I actually liked her since she was in NXT UK, but like nobody knew her. Like other than those who watch UK, nobody knew her. I mean, I didn't watch UK NXT, but I knew like because she looked different. She looked like really tall, strong,
Yeah.
and buff, and she looks like her character is. She looked very good.
She looked like she can kick Charlotte's ass. She
Yeah.
looked like she can fight Charlotte.
I mean, she really defeated Charlotte, right?
Exactly.
In the build up to Survivor Series. And then now we have done the best and worst match. Let's talk about the best superstars of the year.
As in like what match quality?
No, I mean like the wrestler. The best woman
like
and man wrestler. Yeah.
Daniel Bryan. I every year for me it's always Daniel Bryan. He managed to be a heel. Like we're not talking about character work because character work Bray is number one. But like wrestler, I think Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, maybe Cody for me.
To me, it's Seth Rollins.
Boo.
I mean, yeah, in the first half, he actually did really well. He carried Raw. He carried the Universal Championship after Brock. Like the lead up to him defeating Brock was really good. And even after that, after he took over, he was actually not bad until he started his stupid Twitter nonsense with Will Ospreay and and some other people. I think that he thinks he is Becky, his fiance, but
Yeah.
he's a bit deluded. But now he's already a heel. So yeah, to me, he's the best wrestler in terms of performance, how he carried himself, the how he was pushed, and all that.
I think I just found mine.
Who?
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole had, oh man, best match.
of the
was-
year. Yeah.
My choice was Adam Cole against Gargano.
Oh yeah. But to me, the NXT Women's War Games was so amazing. It, as I said earlier, when we tried to record this a few weeks back, it made me fall in love with wrestling again. But
Yeah.
it was just for that one day, because after that, we went back to
Survivor Series.
no Survivor Series wasn't bad, but like Raw and SmackDown and Raw and SmackDown and
That dumb shit.
Raw and SmackDown and Raw and SmackDown.
So yeah, I think it would be Adam Cole. Adam
Yeah,
Cole
that-
was
that-
like the best wrestler.
But I think that is the takeover that I didn't watch in the past 2 years.
Wow, you missed out, man.
Yeah, I missed that one. I think that is the one where you told me that Velveteen won the North American champion.
I don't remember about that, but I remember.
I remember one of it you spoiled for me. Oh no, you spoiled for me. It was Gargano. He won the North American championship.
Yeah, that was some time back.
Yeah, but I think I missed the one of the takeovers this year because I was like, I didn't watch the Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai match. I
no,
missed that takeover.
the one good thing about what Gargano did
Uh-huh.
was actually I don't think I can involve Gargano because he had a lot of good matches, but he started off the match with Adam Cole, and he's the babyface, and people were booing Gargano because they all Adam Cole baby, they loved all that.
Yeah.
And by the end of the match, they were booing Adam Cole and like hoping for like,
Gargano to win.
win.
That's how you should carry a match, build a match, tell the story through a match, not Bobby and Rusev.
Exactly.
Nonsense. Whatever
So-
shit that is. And best woman wrestler,
So best man for you was Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
For me, it was Adam Cole.
Okay.
Bye.
Baby. And woman, Becky. For me, it's Becky. All the way. From what she did in Mania, after Mania. Even now, although her matches are not that good, because I don't know why her feuds are very bad. Like why her booking is bad. But
Yeah.
up to now, it's Becky. I mean, I could say Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley is like just the past few months after NXT went live. So for me, it's Becky definitely.
That's true. I think Rhea Ripley is a bit too it's recent to be considered best of the year.
Yeah.
Like maybe Shayna Baszler, but I would think Becky also.
Yeah, true. And oh yeah, who's your my best. So my best woman wrestler would
we
be
did
Becky.
already, what?
Yours? Becky.
I said Becky, between
You say-
Becky and Shayna Baszler.
Oh, okay. So, highlight of the year for you.
I would say NWA Power's first episode was so good.
It's not this year. It wasn't this year, right? Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes.
No, it was last year.
It was last year. Shit, that was a very good match. I love that moment.
Another good character was, you have to see this guy. He's called Tim Storm.
Tony
no,
Storm.
not Tony Storm. It's
Oh.
Tim Storm. Tim Storm's like a 50-year-old wrestler who was NWA champion before NWA was bought over, and he lost the title to Aldis. So now he's having a storyline where he's an old man and he says, "I still have it in me. I'm gonna fight for the championship." It's really good.
Oh,
You should watch
okay.
NWA
Tim
Power.
Storm, Tony Storm's father.
Yes,
Um,
Lance Storm's uncle.
highlight of the year.
All right, highlight of the year. I like Chris Jericho's promo where he does his training and they go like, he's the youngest
Oh.
ever AEW champion.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Guevara.
Yeah.
Whatever his name.
Sammy Guevara.
Guerra. Wrestling talk. It's not wrestle talk.
Yeah, he said wrestling talk.
Stupid.
Shout out to Wrestle Talk.
Wrestling talk, bro.
Wrestling Talk.
Okay, my highlight of the year would be the amazing, wonderful 5-second match on SmackDown Premiere.
That's a low light, man.
Oh, highlight has to be a highlight, huh?
I'm just fucking with you. It can be anything.
Coffee Mania. Coffee Mania.
Coffee Mania was really good.
Yeah. And yeah, Coffee Mania. And actually, I like the WrestleMania main event.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. The finish was a bit wonky, but I didn't mind it. I was.
Yeah, true. And this is the last one. What is your disappointing superstars? Like superstar that disappointed, like their character work or anything that
Booking, everything.
Booking, they're booking basically. I mean, no wrestlers wants to perform disappointing. I mean, wants to put on a disappointing performance, right? It's just they are booking.
Yeah, that's true. Who is it for you?
AJ Styles.
AJ, really?
AJ Styles is Universal WWE Championship. Nothing lesser than that. I mean, he can go for. I mean, he can be a mid card for like 2 or 3 months, but that's it, tops. Nothing less than that. Nothing more than that. Sorry, he should be a WWE or Universal Champion back now.
That's true. That's true. What was he? Did he face Kofi when he was in
No.
SmackDown? Not at all.
No, even then he wasn't the champion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he won
Daniel
against
Bryan.
he won against Ambrose,
Okay.
and then
Daniel Bryan won from AJ Styles. It was a low blow.
oh yeah, he beat Jinder
Yeah.
Mahal. Yeah.
He beat Jinder last year,
yeah.
and then he brought it to this year, and then he lost to
Brian, right?
Bryan.
Last minute.
Yeah, it was a low blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that he didn't do anything as a champion, like the top champion. So to me, I'm an AJ Styles fan, so I love Brian. It was a dream come true, but to me, a bit it was disappointing to not see AJ Styles back on top. But I like what he did. He was doing with the OC. I thought he was going to become the champion after Rollins because he had a short feud. But then he went back out injured or something, and then he came back. But then, yeah, it was already the time for the Fiend to become the champion.
And plus now on Raw, Brock Lesnar is the champion, so for sure he's not gonna fight for the top
anytime
title.
soon. For now,
They should keep AJ Styles and the OC together.
yeah,
They work well together. The first time when they were, do you remember the beat up John Cena time?
yeah.
It was so good.
2016,
But they ruined it by
beating up.
splitting them up.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was very stupid to do that. And we know what happened to John Cena eventually at that year. He ended up proposing, right?
How good was Styles as WWE champion, man?
That's why I told
He
you.
made a match with James Ellsworth, like super competitive.
right?
I genuinely thought James Ellsworth. I mean, yeah, you of course you wouldn't think that James Ellsworth will win the championship,
right.
but it was so good.
And even the match he won against Jinder, it was such a good match. I don't know
Yeah.
because maybe the crowd made it 10 times better, but I actually felt it was a good match with Jinder. Actually, Jinder looked as like a real champion for once.
Exactly.
In his reign. Not like the times that he fought Randy. It looked shit. I mean, probably Reigns was like, my goodness, I have to fight this guy. This guy is the champion now. No, nothing against Jinder. You know, Jinder was a jobber. We all know why WWE put the title on him.
It should have been Rusev.
But, bro, Rusev is in a better storyline now. Don't talk about him. Who's your disappointing superstar of the year, bro? Come on.
You know, like you said, you're a fan of AJ Styles,
Yeah.
and you were disappointed. For me, super disappointed. Not in WWE. Kenny Omega.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was the biggest star outside of WWE.
Yeah, actually, I even earlier this year, right?
He was
before
in New Japan.
Before they split it up to go to make AW, right?
Yeah. He lost the title in January, and like literally from that January onwards, he did nothing. Like he had a good feud. He had a good, like a crazy match with Moxley. But in AEW, they never really pushed him as...
Probably not yet.
Yeah, I think it's not yet, but it is pretty
Disappointing,
I
right?
was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, Kenny Omega is going to be the guy who will carry AEW. He's going to be like, it's going to be Jericho, Moxley, Omega. It's going to be these three guys. I didn't expect Cody to be this good, but Cody is up there now.
Yeah.
Like as much as I don't like him, but he's up there. And Omega is not. Even recently Omega's losing to
Uh,
random people, and
mhm.
it's
Yeah, that I think in the future Omega is going to be their main superstar, their main like the main guy like Seth Rollins. But I think it's gonna take time. No, maybe Cody's gonna become like Seth Rollins, and Omega will become the eventual Roman Reigns.
But the one thing I'm curious about is that Omega is really athletic. In his past few matches, he's been looking a bit stiff. I noticed where he
Oh,
does
okay.
this move where he's like he brings someone up for like a fireman's carry. He drops them down and then he jumps and does a moonsault at the back. And he a few times I've seen when he does that, he tends to be a bit stiff. He can't properly land. He can't.
I
I
think
don't know. And Omega is pretty. He's pretty old. I
probably
think
he's injured or maybe he's just tired of the of what he's doing.
maybe.
And this is not disappointing. Just that he had to relinquish his title so early, and like after he came back, his push wasn't good. Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like the Roman Reigns of from last year, where he looked very strong. I mean,
Yeah.
although he was being forcefully pushed to everyone, but he doesn't look that strong anymore.
Like when you see a Kenny Omega match, when you
Mhm.
watch AEW, you don't feel like, oh, it's Kenny Omega. You just go like, it's another
Yeah,
match.
exactly. Even Roman Reigns, especially with feuds with Baron Corbin, fuck's sake.
Yeah, Baron
You're
Corbin
not gonna look good.
sucks.
You're not gonna look strong after Baron Corbin.
I think that's what ruined Seth Rollins' title reign. His first competitor was Baron Corbin, right?
I think I don't remember.
Im-
I don't remember shit.
Imagine you beat Brock Lesnar,
Mm-hmm.
you conquered the Beast, and your next title defense is with someone who dresses up like a waiter in Nando's.
Oh yeah, he was a interim manager for some shit, right?
Yeah. So I think that's what ruined. So we can blame Baron Corbin for ruining
I
Seth
mean,
Rollins.
I don't want to blame him, but sadly, he's there. He's there. Historically, he's always there. So now, we are going to do our best and worst of the decade. So it's just championship. I mean, we can't do championship from AEW because
Best AEW champion, Chris
Bro-
Jericho.
bro. I mean, of course, Chris Jericho's the obvious choice. He's the youngest AEW champion.
Yes.
There's no one younger.
Longest
than him.
reigning, don't forget.
Yeah, longest reigning, youngest, whatever you name it. It's Chris
He was
Jericho.
so good that on his second day of his reign, he was already the longest reigning champion. That was how good he was. He apparently he's breaking the record every
Uh-huh.
day. You know.
I see.
Yeah. Every day he breaks the record for longest reigning. He's just record breaker. Too good.
I mean, nobody can beat him.
Huh.
I mean, eventually someone will beat him, but for now, he's the best AEW.
The only way
champion.
to defeat him is to have a clone of Chris Jericho.
Oh, do you know who's the best? The youngest women's AEW champion.
No.
The oldest actually, Riho.
Oh, Riho. Yes.
Yeah, she's the oldest.
Also longest reigning.
Yeah, even
So
even
good.
the AEW tag team champions.
Yeah. SCU.
SCU, they are the
Longest reigning.
longest reigning.
Christopher Daniels, who's 40 years old. I think he's about reaching 50.
He's the
Youngest.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know that. So
Alright, WWE champion.
um, ever since they splitted the tag team championships to two different brands, SmackDown and Raw, what we can do is we will just talk about the best tag team from both brands, what like who stood out the most for us. That's better, I think. So let's start from the women's women's champion. So for me, the best there can only be three because they stood out more than anybody: Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky.
Are we including NXT also? Like in terms of like,
I don't know. Do we want to include NXT?
okay, maybe we can just say one for the main roster, one for the women's. We include the divas and the women's one together.
Okay, sure.
So I would say maybe AJ Lee was good. Her feud with like Caitlyn was good. Her mini feud with what was her name?
Zelina Vega.
No. I mean, Paige was pretty good also.
Yeah,
I
but
have to admit,
that's
Paige
the
was
thing,
pretty good.
That at that time of wrestling, I didn't watch much,
Yeah.
so I can't really remember. And when I started watching back, there wasn't much of women's wrestling at that time when I started watching. Even the WrestleManias, they didn't have much women's wrestling, and I actually like how much it has progressed till now.
Yeah,
It's really good. It's not like they're bad performers. They're actually really good performers.
some of the best matches. Some of the best matches, not women's or men's matches. Some of the best matches are women's matches.
Yeah, exactly. So to me, I think I'll go with Becky. It's something about, although Charlotte looks dominating, but Becky is just like the more likable champion for me.
For me, if I talk about match quality and like breaking expectation, it's Charlotte. She had good matches with Bailey as champion. She had good matches like that Sasha Banks Hell in a Cell match was really good, and then her matches with Becky was also really good.
I mean, we can't forget Charlotte's matches with Sasha.
Yeah, and
it was very good.
Charlotte's match with Ronda Rousey, that was a crazy match.
They had a match together.
But it wasn't for the championship, but it was while I don't think
Ronda was just coming up, right, or something like that.
No, it was the brand split fight. It was between.
Oh, I can't remember.
That was where Becky got punched in the face. It was supposed to be Becky and Ronda.
Oh,
and then Becky got punched in the face and Charlotte replaced.
Okay, now I remember. And let's just say the worst champion in your mind.
Women's one?
Yeah.
It has to be probably someone like Kelly, Jillian Hall. Who else was women's champion that we... Did Natalia win the women's champion? If she did, I'll pick her also.
I don't know. I know she won the Divas champion. But I don't think so she won anything after that.
You know who? Nikki Bella.
Oh, yeah.
She sucked. She thought she was greater than she was.
To me, just because of her... I don't know, because her feud after that was bad and like her title reign was bad. Nia Jax.
Was she women's champion?
Yeah, she was. She defeated Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss was pretty bad also. Yeah.
I mean, no, Alexa Bliss at SmackDown was very good.
Yeah, SmackDown Bliss was good.
Yeah, but Raw Bliss wasn't.
Yeah, but maybe Divas age we'll talk about Kelly and all those. Like women's championship age. Yeah, I would agree. Nia Jax is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not she is bad. It's just her booking was bad after that. And then
no, she sucks. I don't like her matches.
Yeah, she injured Becky, so fuck her.
Yeah. NXT Women's Champion. Easy for me. Bailey.
I didn't watch earlier NXT, so...
Maybe Shayna Baszler for you?
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not Bailey, not Shayna. No. Asuka, man.
Oh, yeah, Asuka.
She never lost the title. She was just...
Vacated.
She was a killer.
Injured.
Yeah, Asuka. Asuka was the best.
Okay, so...
How sad. What happened to Asuka, man? I mean, now she's
getting
back. Yeah.
Them, right? Best tag team of the decade.
Tag team of the decade. So many. I don't know. So many.
For me, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Usos were good.
I like their babyface was good when they started. Then after that, they became boring.
The heels were the heel Usos were really good.
Usos penetratory.
I like the revival. I really like NXT terms. I love the revival.
NXT, I would go with Undisputed Era. I don't know. I just love Undisputed Era.
Yeah, Undisputed Era, but
they look so good together. All of them, all four of them.
Yeah, but revival is revival's matches was so good.
Worst tag team. Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins.
Braun Strowman and that 9-year-old kid.
You mean Nicholas?
Nicholas, yes.
Yeah, Nick won.
I felt like Nicholas was too good for Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman weighed him down.
Yeah, I mean, although how heavy.
Wait, who did they beat? No, I like.
They beat the Bar.
I like them. I like Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, the Bar was good.
I don't know. I can't think of really bad tag teams.
I mean, they're not bad. Just that Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins, it's not
Bollywood boys.
Bollywood boys.
But they never won the tag team
They
champions.
never won.
Singh brothers, that's what they call them in WWE.
Yeah, the Singh brothers.
Yeah. I don't know, I can't think of many really. Oh, yes, but I don't know if they won the title or not. Primo and Epico.
No.
They sucked.
Yeah, but
I bet they must have won.
No,
like
they didn't want.
The tag team championship that was in the bronze one.
I don't know.
I bet they won it and they suck. If they don't, then we'll pick some. Then maybe. Who else suck as a tag team?
That's why I said Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. It was recent, but I mean it sucked. Sucked really bad.
I'll say Primo and Epico because I know for sure WWE might have given them one title reign at least.
Okay, who?
Yes, our fact checker said yes.
Oh, thanks, fact checker.
Yes.
You're the man. Okay, so Primo and Epico was champions at one point.
Yes. They sucked.
Uh,
Before they were travel agents and before they were...
yeah. For all those nonsense, Los Matadores.
Oh yeah, they were Los Matador.
Matadores. They won as Los
Yes.
Matadores.
How can you say they are not the worst tag team in the whole division?
Stupid masks.
Maybe Lucha House Party also.
Lucha
but they're
House
good.
Party. Yeah, they are fun actually, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Worst and best WWE champions.
You know
AJ Styles.
No, my answer. You know my answer. It's going to be 2011 Chicago, Illinois.
Oh my goodness, I forgot.
And my boy
No.
CM Punk.
No, I'm telling you, it's Daniel Bryan.
I would say Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan's title reign was really short. His environmentalist one was really good.
Yeah, but now you said that it made me sad. So now I'm gonna go with CM Punk. Also, I forgot about CM Punk.
The thing about CM Punk's title reign is he won it as a babyface,
Yeah,
and he turned as a champion. He turned heel.
I like how he did that. I like the Summer of Punk. That
yeah,
was really
but the Summer of Punk, he wasn't champion for long. I think he won it in Survivor Series, and he went all the way till Royal Rumble.
yeah, 1 year plus, right?
Yeah.
416 days, if I'm not.
The beautiful thing about his title reign was that he was a babyface and he turned heel, and it made sense why he became bad. He said Cena and
Yep,
Rock
yep.
was overshadowing him. He became
And-
super paranoid about his title.
Yeah, exactly. And even Paul Heyman turned on him, right? At one point.
That was later on.
Later
that was
on.
later on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
But-
was after the Undertaker match.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Paul Heyman joined him in the middle of his title reign when he became heel.
I understand. Okay. Worst WWE champion. Jinder Mahal.
I'm gonna say Sheamus
Oh, okay. Why?
because he won it for like 2-3 weeks and then Roman Reigns just won it back.
Oh, is it?
Remember he was
Shit.
exactly. That's how boring he was. He won it.
Okay, I don't remember, but in my most recent living memory, it's Jinder. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jinder was really bad, but Sheamus was also pretty bad.
I
Who
don't
else was really bad WWE champions? Del Rio sucked.
It's Jinder to me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Worst.
Del Rio had nothing to offer. He was so boring. He only had that car.
And
And
his
the
weird,
announcer guy.
yeah, that announcer guy and his weird theme music.
Do you know that announcer guy wanted to be a wrestler?
Is it?
Yeah, did he see
I
himself?
don't know. I don't.
Did he look like he can even take a bump?
He looks like Undertaker's long lost date fucked brother. I mean that Paul Bearer's
He's
brother. He looked that pale. Okay, your best and worst WWE Universal Champion.
best Universal Champion. I would say Finn Balor.
In a way, right? He was, to me, the best.
He had the best matches during his title reign.
Yeah, he
That
had
one
the
match
best.
with Seth Rollins.
That one match,
I don't know if I would think. Is Kevin Owens considered a good Universal Champion? Because he had Chris Jericho with him.
he had Chris Jericho, right?
And it was so fun. Whenever his segment was on, it was really funny.
But the thing is, his matches wasn't good.
I don't remember much about his matches. I just remember him as
that's
champion.
the problem.
Actually, I kind of remember Jericho more than anything
Yeah,
else.
that's the problem. And even after that was after Balor, it was Kevin Owens. After Kevin Owens, it was
No, it was Balor. And then after Balor, it was...
Kevin Owens.
I don't know. Kevin Owens beat...
Fatal 4-way. Then Triple H turned on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins feud with Triple H that year.
Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
Owens
It
became
was Kevin
champion.
Owens after Balor.
And then that year, WrestleMania, Goldberg defeated. Before the WrestleMania, Goldberg defeated
Owens.
Then Goldberg lost to Brock.
Lesnar. Oh, Lesnar had the title for too long, man.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'll go with Seth Rollins, the best Universal Champion we have. Even Fiend for now is just
It's too early of a title.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that title doesn't have a good... I would go with Kevin Owens because of Chris Jericho.
Not because of him, right? I think we already at the
Well,
end of
that's
our
it, folks. It's our first podcast of the year and the last podcast of the year.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
boy.
first podcast of the new year and the last podcast of the old year.
Yes,
So-
first podcast of the decade, last podcast of the decade.
Join us.
Join us.
Listen to us.
His name is. Are you gonna say your real name?
Um,
Screw it. I'm
screw
just
it.
gonna say yeah, because I thought you're gonna search who I am. I'm Suraj
And I am
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura's friend,
Yes,
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
We are from NJPW.
Yes.
Thank you guys.